I do pro bono work because I believe it's the right thing to do. I think that we as professionals are privileged to have a law license, and we have an obligation to give back to our communities and to those less fortunate than us.
What makes Craig unique is the fact that with all the pressure he has in his private practice to earn a living for himself and for his firm and provide services to his clients, he takes an enormous amount of time and devotes it to individuals who need pro bono legal services.
There are two projects that I've worked on that I'm very proud of having had the opportunity to work on. First is the When Duty Calls Veterans Project, which is a project that is designed to assist military veterans in receiving disability benefits.
If you ask anybody that has been through the process of the VA disability claims, they'll tell you it's a very complex system. So the idea was to provide veterans with legal advice to determine exactly what their problem is physically or mentally, and whether that's related to their military service. And Craig has been the driving force of this particular effort. He has been tireless in pursuing this on behalf of our nation's veterans.
It's been an honor to work with him, and just a great thing to see the number of service members we've been able to assist. Not only have members of our firm been able to work with veterans, but the project that we set up is easy to replicate, and we hope that as time passes, our sort of franchisable Veterans Assistance Program will spread across the country, because the need is really everywhere.
A second project that I've been involved in is the ABA's Disaster Legal Services Program. I serve as the director of that program, and we handle disasters across the country, and during the past 2 years have assisted approximately 75,000 disaster victims in receiving assistance.
Craig's involvement in disaster legal services has really helped expand the type of services that are provided and put it on a really professional plane because of his dedication and his passion to ensure that disaster victims get professional, complete legal services.
There are very few young lawyers who can handle the hours and the pressure of private practice and can then take on almost a second full-time job in volunteer work, and that's what Craig has done.
This is not the easiest volunteer position you will have. Sometimes it can be very tough, and sometimes you have disasters that hit you and you don't want them to hit you. We have handled disasters since 2006 in 32 of the 50 states. That's a 2-year district rep term, 32 of the 50 states. So the odds are you're each going to have a disaster.
He's devoted his time not just to promoting the name and the good works of the ABA and the YLD, but he's dedicated his time to victims, and that's what lawyers do.
If we can all work together as attorneys to develop new projects and commit ourselves to doing pro bono work as part of our profession, it will make a difference, and we can make a difference as a profession.